Hello, and welcome to Pixel Worlds. My name is Jake, and I'm the community manager of Pixel Worlds, of course. Hello, and welcome. My name is Jake. Did I say that already? I asked you guys to ask me anything on Instagram, and with that, I wanted to make this video, of course, answering to your questions, and this is what this video is. Let's go right into the questions. And by the way, if you don't see your question in this video, please write it down to the comments and then hit the like button for those comments, because questions that get the most comments, questions that get the most likes, not comments. I have no idea what I'm talking here. Okay, so questions that have the most likes will be in the next video. I plan to do a lot of these, maybe like at least once a month or something like that, where you get to ask me questions and I answer directly to you guys in the video format. Alright, so how are my potatoes doing from Citrina PW? Well, they are actually doing pretty well. I'm getting close to actually harvesting them. So it's almost 2 months. I will have to take a small check on them, how they are doing, because of course I can see how potatoes are doing like below the ground. So yeah, but you guys are seeing some footage of my potatoes right here. But yeah, thank you very much for asking. They're doing pretty well right now. Hopefully I get to do a cooking video of them on my second channel, but yeah, you know. Then let's go to the next question. How does Pixel Worlds plan on solving the issue of inflated prices from Lista Gaming? Inflated prices. Well, this is kind of interesting question, to be honest. So what price is inflated, I guess? So I think the world log prices are still pretty much the same like they have always been, at least if we track the Bitcoin amount, how they are. Oh, I'm sorry. What's the Bitcoin price for world logs? But if you mean by items getting more expensive, then I guess you're talking about limited time items, probably. There is nothing actually to be done about this, at least I don't think so. Because like when we give you guys a limited item, limited time item. So for example, let's say community item that is there for like 3 months and then it goes away and it maybe never comes back. Of course, the price of the item is going to go up. So in this case, you might say it gets inflated. So the price of the item, because a lot of people wants it, and a lot of people are ready to pay the bigger amount for that because it's getting rare. Yeah, I wouldn't call that like inflation, to be honest. If there's a specific item that you want me to react to and like answer, yeah, please write to the comments down below. But I don't think there is an issue of inflated item prices in Pixel Worlds. How rare the item is, and then how much people are ready to pay for it. If nobody is ready to pay for that one platinum lock for those dark pixie wings, then the price of the item is going to go down. Yeah, that's how it basically works. But yeah, I don't think there's an issue of inflated item prices. Supply and demand, you know, supply and demand. Then the next question, sports update. May I request from macdjofficial.pw? Yeah, you can request a sports update. Then the next question, you should be careful what you ask from me. Yeah, you can request a sports update. Next question. Will you ever release dev servers for people who are veterans or something? Switch to grow. I also saw a lot of other people asking about this as well, Siggy among them. And like I'm mentioning Siggy because Siggy made a huge thread about mining before we plan to do any mining, and that's for like, and therefore I really understand that he's super excited to see what we have done and what did we take from him. Did we listen to his suggestions or did we do something else, or like, you know. And same goes for Switch to grow as well. So it's a really hard question. Maybe for a specific update that we want to have feedback on, or a specific specific feature or something. Because there is always the thing that we don't want to maybe reveal everything on these, if we would want to create like a dev server, like test server for you guys to try it out. So yeah, we don't want to for example, all the items that we plan to release normally in our test servers, they are like ready and open and anybody can get them right away. And of course, if we would plan to like give you guys the chance to test out this update or a feature, then we would not want you guys to see those. So we would have to hide them and like remove some stuff, maybe add some stuff, and then we would have to create this specific test version of the game just for you guys, and that of course takes a lot of time. We are a very small development team, so right now there are like 8 of us, I think, and that brings us to the problem, like, do we want to use the time to build a test server just so that we get to have your opinions on this one small thing? Or it can be a big thing, let's say mining, for example. It is a pretty big thing, but of course it requires us for tons and tons of work if we want to build a specific test server for you, and instead we could choose to just build the update. So we could just build it, we could just create more features into the game. Instead, we have to build a specific test server where we remove stuff and like add stuff. And like, I'm 100% honest if I say, yes, I would love to give it to you guys. I'd like, that would be awesome if I just could give it to you and you could test it out, let us know all the bugs and we would fix them and then release it to everybody. But we just can't do that. So yeah, it's a hard question for me to answer that way. But probably at some point we are going to do something similar to this, maybe for a specific feature of some kind. And then next question is, when is the mining update? Okay, so the mining update, let's see, what's the date today? Today is the 2nd. Already the 2nd, all right. So, it's coming in this month, that is at least the plan right now. So, probably around 3 weeks from now, the mining update is going to come out. We had to push it back a little bit, but hopefully, we get everything done in time. And yeah, as soon as it's ready, of course, we're gonna give it to you guys. So we're just not gonna, for fun, let you guys wait. But yeah, we definitely want to release it to you guys as soon as we have it ready. But we also want it to be ready before we release it, so it's not like 100% broken stuff. So there's a lot of work. Of course, we do feel the pressure all the time. It's already been like 1.5 months or something like that since the last update. This is probably going to be the longest stretch without an update in the whole game so far. I think so. Yeah. So think about that. So we definitely do feel the pressure to put it out there, and we want it to be out there, but yeah, but also we want it to be ready. So yeah, probably at the end of this month. Thank you very much for the question. So that was iMod PW. Okay, next one. When will you make some clips of yourself in front of a green screen that us memers will later edit for fun? From Soggy Plays. Alright, so to be honest, I am getting a new green screen. And I'm probably gonna be playing around with it a lot when I get it. I'm gonna get it approximately in 2 weeks because of everything happened, the quarantine and everything. There has been some delays on these deliveries and everything, but hopefully, I think the last time I saw the delivery dates, it was like between 7 and 13 days. So yeah. Also, I'm getting some new lights, so I don't have to use this kind of lights anymore. Now you can see my eyes. But yeah, it would be better light if it would be here. Okay, So I could probably do some clips of myself with the green screen. Yeah, maybe during a live stream or something. That would be interesting as well. Okay, what made you make this post from Nullmighty53PW? All right, so what made me kind of make this post to like ask from you guys, like, yeah, what do you want to ask from me? When I was on my vacation, I kind of felt that I really want to communicate with you guys more. If you have like more questions or something like that, I felt that sometimes answering it just in a live stream is not enough. And sometimes, like, we know that live stream chat can be a little bit crazy, and for me to find out the correct questions that really needs to be answered is kind of hard. So with this, hopefully, and now that I plan to do this at least once a month, I get to address the biggest questions or issues or something like that with these videos, of course, that you guys want me to answer. And therefore, I really suggest you to go to the comment section, write your question that you want to ask from me, and maybe like the questions that you would want to be asked from me. So if you see your question already there, just hit the like button on that question, and the comments that get the most likes will be asked in the next video. Of course, like making sure that nobody abuses that system, but still, like more likes it has, the like more likelier it is to be in this video, and make sure that you check out the comment section for that. I guess that answers that. So because I wanted to communicate with you more in a better way. so I guess, yeah. Who is the lead developer of Pixel Worlds from Efficien? Basically, we don't have one. So it's how our whole company structure goes. So for Pixel Worlds, we have different departments, basically, even though there are like 8 of us, but you know, we have the programmers, we have the graphical designers, we have a data analyst and marketing guy, and then of course me, who does whatever I do, and commander, like doing design stuff, and all of us we're also talking with each other to see, like when we're talking about design or features or whatnot we want to create. So it's a whole big pile of mess in that way, but we all have our own responsibilities and our own areas of expertise as well. So that's why we are like very good team. We are very well rounded. So we basically have all the areas covered that we need to cover. We don't have a lead developer. We have a lead designer. We have a lead programmer. We have a lead graphical designer, lead marketing guy, lead community guy, lead there. So it depends what we're talking about. And also our company structure is very flat. So it's not like there's only one boss and everybody listens to him, like you would say in a very traditional company. So there's like boss, and there's like a middle managed boss, and there's like then the workers down at the bottom. We don't work like that. We're all basically at the bottom together, and we work with each other. And everybody has their own responsibilities. So if that's probably the best way to explain how our company structure works here. And I guess that's also one of the reasons why Pixel Worlds is such a great game as well. So because we work so well together, and all of us know basically what we do. Sometimes it feels like we don't know anything. We don't know anything. But still, we manage to do stuff. So, yeah. Okay, next question. I'm feeling all the time that my eyes are like super, like in a shade or something. I think if I put that down a little bit, maybe is it better? Yay, I probably should have done this when we started the episode. Alright, it's... Now we have light on my face, and my eyes as well. Okay, good. Can you give spoilers of mining from Conductive Onig? Should I? Some kind of small, probably. Maybe I should. Okay. Small spoiler right here. Clip it. Okay, there we go. Next. What is the biggest learning experience the team has had from developing the game? From games.pw. Okay, the biggest learning experience that the team has had. It was a whole team. The biggest learning experience probably is not to stress about it so much, I guess. Like everything is not going to crash because we make one mistake. Because mistakes are going to happen. They are. It's just we're humans and we don't have endless resources, so mistakes are going to happen, and living with them has probably been the biggest learning experience. Like, okay, this is a very big problem, but is it? If a feature doesn't work, then yeah, we gotta fix it. But in some cases, like, okay, definitely we're gonna fix it, but should we fix it now and use 2 days of developing time to fix that one small bug, or we just wait until the next update comes live and we have to wait 1 month, and then we can fix it, and we have to listen to the community's feedback yelling us about it, that hey, there is this thing that is broken. It doesn't break the whole game, but it might have an effect on like a small portion of the game. And how do we deal with that? And of course, that's a lot of like my work as well, like talking to you guys and saying like, hey, we're fixing it. Yes, I hear you guys. I gotcha. I gotcha. But still like saying at the same time, no, you're not getting that just yet. And that for the whole team as well. And that way we can probably say like the biggest learning experience is definitely been about the community and how to deal with the whole thing, with the whole company, so with everybody here that is working on Pixel Worlds. So first, like you guys send me tons of direct messages. I would love to answer to each and every one of them. I would love to. And definitely at the start of the game, I answered to many of them. Right now, I don't answer to any of them. Because I just can't. And none of the developers actually can't. And I have to say time and time again, like, somebody sends you a direct message, do not answer to that. Because we have... I don't want to be rude about it, but basically we have bigger fish to fry. So we have to develop the game, and unfortunately we don't have the time to do one-on-one like conversations a lot. Like very, very, very little. And just trying to live with that, like, I know this guy, I know his point is good, I would like to respond to him directly, but like, I don't have the time for it. And when you have started those conversations, they are hard to stop and say like, sorry, I won't respond to you anymore, without them actually starting to hate you in some way. That's why it's so important, the live streams, for example, where I get to respond to as many questions as I can during that small period of time, that 2 hours. I could just talk to you guys and like show that, yeah, we do care and we want to talk to you. And of course, support is then like a direct way to talk to you guys in one-on-one in some aspect, but it's its own thing. Of course, support is support. You connect there when you need support, but if you have any questions or something like that. then the only place, as it should be, is on like YouTube comments or live streams or Instagram comments, or maybe tagging us in Instagram. Sometimes we might come there when we have free time, but dealing with that is probably and has probably been the biggest learning curve, so to speak. How can we talk to you guys in the most efficient way without letting that stop us from developing games or like developing pixel worlds and using up the time? Because like I could, if I would want to, I could just message you guys the whole day and I would still have thousands of direct messages waiting for me. I could do that for 1 year and I would still have thousands of messages just waiting for me. So it's an endless swamp, and everybody, normally everybody wants to come and talk to you. If you go into the game, like, yeah, everyone has something to say. Everyone wants to talk to you, and it's so hard to sometimes try to live with that and just say and ignore people. Yeah, ignoring people is so hard. And of course we are extremely happy about it, that we have this kind of community that really want to interact with us, and we want to interact with you guys, and that's why we create these videos and I do live streams, and we try to be as open as possible about the game development as we can. And I guess that kind of answers the question here, but I think that is one of, like, that might be the biggest learning curve, or the biggest learning experience, like the question said. So very interesting and very kind of hard question to answer to us as well. So that is from the games.pw from Instagram. So now for the next video, write your questions to the comments down below and like the comments that you want me to answer to the next time. So yeah, let's see what you guys want to ask from me next. It can be anything. It can be about my potatoes, about the dogs, about something else. Maybe it's about the whole game development. Maybe there's something that you want to know about game development, or about the game, or upcoming updates. I know there was tons of more. We had like over 900 comments in that Instagram post, so I know you guys have more questions. So write to the comments, like the comments that you want to ask, and with that, I'm gonna say thank you very much, guys, for watching this video where me talking a lot. And of course, I'll see you in Pixel Worlds.